Howdy everyone. Today I've got a quick install and overview of the Brondell Swash CL150 non-electric bidet, you know, the one from Costco. And install on this one is going to be a bit unique as we're dealing with a somewhat non-standard toilet. Accessory-wise, we've got pretty much the same stuff that any bidet comes with, but in the case of this Brondell, it's all metal, including a stainless supply hose and a T that's either plated brass or stainless, good either way. And with the seat pre-removed, here's the toilet I'm working with. After shutting off the supply at the angle stop, we'll start by holding down the flush lever until the tank runs dry. Now we'll need to remove the supply line from the tank. And here is where things are a bit odd for me. This is what a normal toilet looks like, easy, clean access to the water inlet. But in this toilet, it has this recessed fitting that doesn't have the clearance required for the T fitting. Picture the inlet being in this cup. If it's just the straight supply, we can get it up there. But if the T is involved, it doesn't work. To make it work, I found this. It's from a company called New Flush, and it's actually an inlet strainer that for my purposes will function as a spacer, bringing those threads down just a little bit so I've got clearance for the T. That issue cleared up, and working upside down, I'll install the New Flush strainer, aka spacer first, then the included T-fitting, and then reattach the water inlet. Then we've got a mounting bracket for the bidet itself. I'm just ballparking the location here, and after a test fitting, we see it's a bit too far back and a little offsides. No worries though, a quick adjustment to the bracket and try 2 gets us in the ideal position. Now here I'm attaching the water supply to the bidet backwards. The manufacturer shows the 90-degree end of the attachment going to the bidet and the straight end attaching to the supply. I reversed that, again on account of the weird geometry of this toilet. I always say stick with the manufacturer's instructions, but sometimes reality dictates a bit of improvisation. Controls here are going to be super simple. Turn backwards to clean your rear and forwards for a feminine wash. To demonstrate, I've got our waste analog. As we see here, lots of control can go from a light trickle to a full-on mini fire hose. And that granular control extends to the front wash as well. Overall, I like this non-powered bidet way more than I thought I would. I've done a couple of heated units and thought this would be a huge downgrade, but it's really not. Is the warm water of a powered unit nice? Yeah. Is it worlds different though? I don't think so.